A Warwick police officer who played college football won a Rookie of the Year award a couple of years ago, but that was for tracking down drunken drivers, not sacking quarterbacks.
But we found out those two worlds recently collided for that patrolman. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau has more in this week's Street Story.
It was a community policing audible by a Warwick officer with a nose for the ball and crime. Ali Jafaar never knows what to expect on a shift. He was one of the first to respond to a February stabbing at a convenience store where the suspects brought a baby with them. His main goal while on patrol is to intercept drugs.
I spend a lot of time just watching cars, watching behaviors, and finding drugs. There's nothing cooler than that if you're on this job and you know how to do it.
The adrenaline he feels in this uniform is a close match to what he loved about wearing this uniform. He also had an impact while playing football in high school and college in Canada. So it was a perfect match recently.
Yeah, I had just wrapped up a traffic stop. 1022.
As he ran a route down Bigelow Circle.
I noticed the kids playing and they waved at me as I was driving by. And as I turned around, I said, you know what, maybe I'll stop and say hello, see what they're up to, play some catch. It looked like the numbers were uneven too, so I figured I'd even the teams for them.
There he was in blue, playing quarterback, a few years removed from chasing quarterbacks up north. Jafaar says as much fun as football is, he hopes his community policing play calling resonated beyond the game.
A lot of kids, they have no idea what we do. They might just see the bad stuff on TV and think, why would I ever want to be a police officer? So if they see me, they meet me as a human, and they see that on this job you can influence people in different ways. You don't just have to be out there arresting people. They'll feel like that's the job for them someday. If they ever need anything, if they're ever in trouble, if they're ever at risk, they remember the time they had contact with a police officer and he was a nice guy and he played football with them. He's just a normal person.
Officer Jafaar was quick to point out he's not the only officer in the state trying to set a positive example for the people they serve. In Warwick, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.